Let's finish it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of The Closing Pitch. My name is David Birkby, and this is a show about people, culture, and how to create a winning lifestyle. Man, it's a good day. It's a Wednesday. The sun is out. It's about 70 degrees here in St. Louis, Missouri. The beautiful thing about what's going on right now, and it is April 14th, 2021, we have a lot of players in our organization who are getting back to playing baseball and softball. And that is just an awesome thing to me. It makes me so happy to see these guys and girls getting back on the field, getting to go through an off-season training program. Obviously, there were some hurdles with COVID and everything, but it sure seems like they're getting back to some sense of normalcy. Players are, they're getting to play again. They're getting to be back on the diamond, get back, sliding, getting dirty, having fun with their teammates. We're seeing some cool tournament wins come in, just hearing some cool experiences, and I'm very, very happy to see that the players are getting back out there. And so to kind of switch gears onto today's topic, I wrote a tweet last week, and I think it's pretty applicable in a lot of different categories. And I'm going to read you this tweet and then kind of give you a little bit of a background story on why I posted it and how it can kind of help out, the way you kind of attack problems and attack adversity, again, whether it be in your everyday life, your relationships, on the field, off the field. I think it's definitely something that can help out. So the tweet goes, 3 seconds. That's all the time you get to flip your mindset from when adversity hits you. Change your perspective. Win the next pitch. Dominate the next moment. Can't change the past. If you let adversity control you over the next 3 minutes, you might be on the bench. Now, that tweet is directly applicable to the field, right? And I think we've all been there, whether you're a coach coaching a team, whether you're a player who's currently playing, because I know I can definitely remember some situations in my career where this happened to me, okay? And I've probably talked about this on the podcast before, but I was not the best at handling adversity, especially throughout my younger playing career, even through high school and probably through some portions of college. I was your prototypical player that maybe an error would happen from a teammate, maybe an umpire wouldn't give me a call, maybe a fluke hit would find some place in the outfield for a hit, and I was the guy that absolutely let adversity kick him in the butt. I'd get frustrated. I'd get mad. I'd let the situation just control me in a manner that I was so in like a blind rage and put so much pressure on the next pitch to be perfect in the next situation that I had to win. And I literally, I said in the tweet, I literally let the next 3 minutes consume me. Now in baseball and softball, 3 minutes is an eternity. There are so many things that can happen in the next 3 minutes that will literally dictate the outcome of that game. And it's happened to me a ton of times where I call it the Snowball Effect. One bad thing leads to another. 2 leads to 4. 4 leads to 8. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting 3 minutes later on the bench because I got taken out of the game, and I'm wondering what the heck happened. How did everything go wrong so fast? And what I work with players on, and I have found a direct correlation to a lot of things in life off this philosophy, is that once that situation happens, because there's no hiding from it. Baseball, softball, life, business, relationships, you name it. You're not going to go through it without adversity. It's not going to happen. It's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. So when adversity hits you, you have 3 seconds. This is on the field. You got 3 seconds. You can be mad for those 3 seconds. You can get angry. In fact, in all honesty, I kind of enjoy when a player does. Not the fact that he's failed or she's failed, but I like to see that fire in that player. Because what would bother me even more is if a player got into that situation and something didn't go his or her way, and they just kind of shrugged it off or laughed it off. I don't care, whatever. That would bother me as a coach more so than actually seeing that player getting a little fiery. Now, how far do we let it go? Within 3 seconds, you have to have something in your routine that is going to allow you to flip your mindset back into what we call a solution-based mindset. How can I win the next pitch? How can I improve my situation? How can I win it? How can I win that next moment? I said dominate the next moment, because there are solutions out there. I'm actually reading a book right now that I know I sound like Spiker right now. He's always touting his books on our podcast, which is great. And I'm trying to read as much as he is because it's a great way to learn. But I am reading a book right now called Relentless Solution Focus, written by Dr. Jason Selk. And Dr. Jason Selk was a mentor to a individual who we've had on the podcast a couple times, in Brian Fitzmaurice, who runs Fitzmaurice Performance. So Brian passed along this book, and Dr. Selk talks about how when a problem hits you in the face, when it hits you in your normal everyday life, because problems come up all the time, and we as humans have an innate ability to just stay focused on that problem for way too long. They call it problem-centric thought, okay? And so we end up just letting those problems overwhelm us and consume us, and now all of our thoughts are negative, and now everything that we're doing is kind of put on pause because we just can't get out of our own way. We just literally sit there and think about what the issue at hand is, and we never really think about, well, what's the solution? How can I figure out my next move? And how can I make this situation better? I don't have to solve it right there, but I can take steps. I can be active in my search for a solution. And he talks about in his book that you have 60 seconds to go from problem-centric thought over to solution thought. And again, it might be a one step at a time solution, or maybe you have the fix right there because it's easy to overcome. But either way, you got to shift your mindset over to the solution focus, because it does you no good to worry about the past. You can only create your future. So what we talk about on the field is you have 3 seconds. You have 3 seconds to build into your routine a way to flip your mindset on how to win the next pitch. Everybody's different in that category. Everybody goes about it a little bit differently. A lot of professional players talk about, controlling your breath, controlling that next mindset, thought piece that you would have, to where, okay, that issue comes on, error happens, call doesn't go your way, whatever it may be. I can feel the frustration building. I can feel it coming in my chest. I can feel it, just that anger is about to boil over. And at that moment, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to change my thought process. I'm going to look at the individual who made the error, and I'm going to say, hey, buddy, I got you. This next ball is coming your way. I'm going to look at that situation that the umpire didn't give me that call and be like, that's all right. I have enough confidence in myself that the next pitch I'm going to win, no matter what. No, you cannot throw a situation at me where I'm not going to win that next one. That double in the gap happens. That rally starts to come. It's going against you. Doesn't matter. I'm going to win the next pitch. I have that inner self-confidence that no matter what the situation is, I'm going to win. And the ability to flip the script, if you will, and change that mindset that fast and get back into that tunnel vision. Get back ready to dominate the next situation, to find the solution. That is what I was trying to get across with this post. Because those are the situations that as you grow through the sport, or as you grow in business, or as you grow in life itself, those are the situations that I firmly believe are clear separators on how far you're going to take it, how far your success is going to go. On the field, I've seen a ton of players fizzle out because they could not get over that. Me included. I look back at my career. I really do think that if I would have been better at that and learned a lot earlier on how to control my temper, how to control my emotions, how to find a solution, how to flip my mindset quickly, 3 seconds. If I could have done that and learned how to do that very, very fast at a young age, maybe my career path would have changed. Now in business, problems come up all the time. You can't hide from it. There's always going to be issues. Having the solution mindset to now, okay, we know there's an issue. How can I find a solution to it? What is it? Searching for it, searching for the next step. That keeps your business going. You don't feel it, you don't understand it in the moment, but when you add up all those the solution wins over and over, day after day, year after year, you're staying in the fight, you're staying in the game. And all of a sudden your business grows, and it's the same in relationships. There's not a day goes by that there aren't, problems, right? But again, you're going to find a solution. You're going to work through it in your friendships, in your marriage, in your work relationships, and anything you do. You're going to find the solution to keep that going. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, because it is a very, very, very important issue. And it's something I find myself talking to players, because that's what I do all the time. It's what we do with our directors. It's what we do with our coaches. I mean, I have conversations daily and weekly with individuals in our organization that I can't say, hey, I got nothing to do. I can't help you. That's not even available to me, because you can't. You have to find the solution. You have to be able in 3 seconds or 60 seconds to flip your mentality, find out the next step, find out where that solution is, and go for it. And if you get that out of today's message and find a way that you can apply that into whatever example we had talked about today, I guarantee you it's going to be something that's going to help you out. And then if you stay in that mindset and continuously remind yourself day after day that when those problems, that adversity arises and comes and hits you right in the face, when you remind yourself right away, 3 seconds, 60 seconds, that I got to flip it and I got to fix it, you'll be better for it. Guys, thank you so much for listening to today's episode of The Closing Pitch. If you can, and you like this message, share it with a friend. All right. Even if you liked the clip, even if you liked a sentence, share it, because that's how you help us grow. And obviously the goal with The Closing Pitch for Spiker and myself is to pass along information, wins and losses from our career, and really just try and help pass along some knowledge in the game to help out our coaches, our athletes, our parents that are following us. So again, if you can, share it with a friend. If you could possibly leave us a 5-star review, that helps us get more traction and out to more ears and listeners across the country. But again, until next time, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.
Thank you for watching or listening, or both, to The Closing Pitch. If you would like to get your closing pitch featured on the show, we use a podcasting app called Anchor, where you can submit your statement or question via audio. Or what you can do is comment in the comment section of this post. We also accept direct messages. Please give us the A-OK if you do send us a DM to use your statement or question on the show. Last thing, please give us a review on your platform of choice. 5-star preferably. And we value your opinion, and this allows us to reach more people. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you in the next episode.